illegal from Pakistan describes how easy it was to cross Biden's open border. We all know that the border's wide open. Biden is trying to pretend like he can't do anything about it. All he has to do is sign an executive order and enforce the laws that's already on the books. Y'all know I talk about this time and time again. But we're gonna show a clip of of how easy it is to really come through this porous border. It's wide open, no checks, no balances. It's ridiculous. And then they come into this country and end up getting handouts. We know Biden really don't care about Americans. He's a globalist, and he does everything that his dear leader Xi Jinping tells him to do. So we're gonna play the clip and we're gonna talk a little bit about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. All right, so let's talk about this news here. Now, this comes from the Gateway Pundit's David Grayson, and he reports that this is another reminder of Joe Biden's America, a border crisis that is out of control, and that it is. Thousands upon thousands of people flood through the border every day unchecked. Fox News reporter Bill Mulligan interviewed an illegal from Pakistan this past week who crossed the border in the San Diego sector in Jacumba, California. With the border wide open with little to no consequences, the man did not seem even slightly worried about breaking the law because he knows nothing is going to happen to him. He knows that there's no repercussions for breaking the law. These people are criminals, and they don't worry. They don't worry about it because they know that Biden is not going to do anything about it. But here's the clip here. Let me put on my headphones. Here we go.
Where are you from?
Pakistan.
Pakistan. How did you get here?
Just I crossed the border.
I know you crossed the border. Where'd you fly into? How did you get here?
I came from the Brazil
From Brazil. Okay. Why did you come to the U.S.?
for the job, for work.
For
You
the
want to work.
handouts.
You know it's illegal to come here across the border like this, right?
Yeah.
Not a big deal?
No.
Yeah, it's not a big deal because nothing is going to happen to him, like I said. The illegal aliens' response should really be no surprise considering the wide open border invitation under crooked Joe Biden. Since January 2021, an estimated 10 to 20 million illegals have invaded the U.S. That number does not even consider the millions already in the U.S. before that. Bill Mulligan had also recently interviewed an illegal alien from Turkey who described how easy it was to cross the border. So let's check out this clip.
Did you have to pay a cartel?
Yes,
How much?
around 10,000.
10,000?
Yes. In fact, the American people is right, completely true. Who come into this country, they don't know. Well, okay, I'm good, but how if they're not good? How they're killer, psychopath, else? No guarantee of that. Why, like no?
Wow, he admits it. That's crazy. He said they don't even know, if they're killers or psychopaths or anything, they don't know if I'm good or not. He's even aware of that. That is crazy. Our own government won't even do anything about it though. So if he's aware of it, our government is aware of they're letting terrorists and killers and all these other criminals into our country. They're aware of it. Our government is aware of it, but they refuse to do anything about it.
No security, no security check, no background check.
No security check, no background check. You're worrying about who's crossing the border?
Yes. Of course, me because I'm like people are not look normal.
He even admitted that. That's just crazy. This is a daily invasion of the U.S. In February, DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas was on NBC's Meet the Press and dodged all responsibility for the border crisis, blaming it on a broken system. Are you serious right now? The main people that's charged with protecting the border said, "Oh, it's the system. This system need to be fixed. It's not our problem. We can't control it." Oh my God, these people are disgusting. He's a liar. Let's play this clip.
Let me just ask you, though, big picture. You have now been in your position for 3 years, and let's talk about what's happened during those 3 years. More migrants have crossed the border illegally last year than ever before. The asylum cases backlog has more than tripled since 2019. You yourself have said that more than 85% of migrants caught crossing the border illegally are being released into the U.S. as they await their court dates. Let's just put impeachment aside for a minute. Why do you deserve to keep your job, Mr. Secretary?
Kristen, the data that you cite is a powerful example of why we need legislation to fix what everyone agrees is a broken immigration system. And you take a snapshot of the data over the past 3 years. Let's take a look before the last 3 years. That case backlog, which is about 3 million cases, has been growing year over year over year. The time between when we encounter an individual at the border and the time of final adjudication of an asylum case has been years, 5 to 7 years, 4 years and years. I remember when I entered the Department of Homeland Security in 2009, we were wrestling with these very same issues. The system is not.
Yes, but it's gotten worse under you, though. Like, it's gotten worse. You know, if it was a steady pace and it was the same numbers, okay, yeah. But it has gotten worse under you, and you refuse to take any accountability for it.
Not been fixed for 30 years. A bipartisan group of senators have now presented us with the tools and resources we need, bipartisan group, and yet Congress killed it before even reading it.
That's bullcrap. Everyone knows that border bill had nothing to do with protecting the borders. It allowed 5,000 illegal immigrants to come into this country. How is that protecting the borders? Come on, be for real.
No doubt there is gridlock on Congress, but do you bear responsibility for what is happening at the border, what the president himself has called a crisis?
It certainly is a crisis, and we don't bear responsibility for a broken system, and we're doing a tremendous amount within that broken system. But fundamentally, Congress is the only one who can fix it.
That's a lie. Because Trump didn't wait on Congress to fix it. He used his pen and he signed executive orders. That's why they were afraid of Trump. That's why they're afraid to let Trump in office again in 2024, because they know that he's going to use that pen and he's going to put an end to this this influx of illegal immigrants coming in this country and draining our resources. But let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.